My name is Dan Brown. I'm principal of Emmanuel Colleges here on the Gold Coast. I love what I do because I get to work with kids every day and hopefully make a difference. Mylo and Maisie are two dogs. They are toy cavoodle dogs. Mylo is nearly 2 years old. Maisie is 18 months old. Not only are they my very special and my family's very special pets, but they are trained school therapy dogs. Well, actually stems back to COVID. I was in Victoria and a very good friend of mine who's a principal of an all-girls school in New South Wales. When school started going back after the lockdowns, she was noticing a lot of students that were quite anxious, clearly because of their health concerns and generally. And she had a puppy. He was a white Labradoodle called Casper. So she started bringing Casper in to school drop-off, and she saw just the amazing impact that just having the dog there had on her students. And so she started to bring him in more and then work with the school to train the dog to be a therapy dog. And I had two dogs that were sort of towards the end of life, and I thought, well, when they pass on, I want to do the same, because I just saw the impact, and I've done it. There were certainly some discussions that had to be had because hadn't been done here before. It's a very new thing, I suppose, in schools, particularly for the principal to have dogs. But people were really accepting, and I think they just saw the potential that this would bring for the well-being and just general positivity for not only just our students but our staff. My family was actually a bit worried about this, so when I talked to them about training the dogs and this idea, they were really worried about the dogs becoming like robots. They don't have a personality and they're not going to be dogs, normal dogs, but just so intuitive and so smart. So they know when they put on their jacket and they see their backpack and they see their leads, they know they're like literally going to work. And when they come home, they take their jacket off, they can just be a normal dog. And they do zoomies, they run around the house, they play, they act like normal dogs. I was a bit worried about training because I'd never trained a dog properly before. And so I did a lot of research into the training, but I was really blessed to meet a lady called Nikki Bignell, and she runs her own dog training and therapy dog business. So I connected with her and partnered with her, and probably one of the most rewarding things that I've done to bond with the two animals and just to see progress that they've made. There's probably 2 or 3 really transformational moments that have just shown me just the power that dogs have. But I think it's just those little things. Like when I walk down into the quad down into junior school, all I hear is Mylo and Maisie, and students come running and start to, just seeing the reaction and the smiles on people's faces, and just seeing the impact when they interact with the dogs as well. Some of my advice would be finding the right animal. Like dogs, like us, they're all different, got different personalities. So picking the right dog with the right personality and breed is really important. I think for me, it certainly personally brings me a lot of joy as well. Like I'm the lucky guy that gets to have the dogs with me all the time. Yeah, so that's a pretty positive experience for me. I try to be as easygoing and as, I suppose, relaxed, and where people can get to know me and students can get to know me. But I think the dogs just bridge the barrier, I suppose, where students feel that they can come up, interact with me, pat the dogs, and there's that comfort.